Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to be connecting with you all again today. Hey there, amazing people. How are we all doing today? I'm absolutely thrilled to be hanging out with you again right here. Today, we're diving deep into something super important for our growth and happiness: understanding our mindset. Specifically, we're going to explore 5 signs you're stuck in a fixed mindset. Now, what exactly is a fixed mindset? Well, in simple terms, it's believing that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are pretty much set in stone. You think you either have them or you don't. If you find yourself nodding along to that, or maybe even feeling a little uncomfortable, you're in the right place. Because recognizing these signs is the very first step towards unlocking your full potential and embracing a more growth-oriented way of thinking. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning from experiences. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities and embracing the journey of continuous improvement. So, why is this important? Because your mindset shapes absolutely everything in your life, from how you approach challenges to how you handle setbacks and how you view your own capabilities. And the amazing news is, even if you recognize some of these fixed mindset signs in yourself, mindset isn't a life sentence. You have the power to shift and cultivate a growth mindset. Alright, let's get into the 5 key signs that might indicate you're operating from a fixed mindset. Understanding these will empower you to make positive changes. Scene 1-5. Sign 1. Avoiding challenges. You might be stuck in a fixed mindset if you consistently avoid challenges. Think about it. Do you often find yourself sticking to what you know, what's comfortable, and what you're already good at? While there's nothing wrong with enjoying your strengths, a fixed mindset often leads to actively steering clear of situations where you might struggle, make mistakes, or even look less than perfect. Why? Because in a fixed mindset, mistakes and failures are seen as evidence of a lack of inherent ability. If you believe your intelligence or talent is fixed, then struggling at something new can feel like proof that you're simply not good enough. So, you might avoid that challenging project at work, shy away from learning a new skill, or even hesitate to participate in activities where you're not guaranteed to succeed. The fear of exposing a perceived lack of ability becomes a powerful deterrent, keeping you within the safe, familiar boundaries of your comfort zone. But remember, growth happens when we step outside that comfort zone and embrace the learning process, even if it involves some stumbles along the way. Scene 6-10. Sign 2. Giving up easily. Another key sign of a fixed mindset is giving up easily when faced with obstacles. Everyone encounters challenges. It's a natural part of learning and growth. But someone with a fixed mindset tends to view these obstacles as insurmountable roadblocks rather than temporary setbacks. If you believe your abilities are limited, then encountering difficulty can quickly lead to feelings of inadequacy and the conclusion that, "I'm just not cut out for this." This can manifest in various ways. Abandoning a project when it gets tough, quitting a new hobby after a few frustrating attempts, or giving up on a goal as soon as you encounter a significant hurdle. The belief is that if you were truly talented or capable, things would come easily. Struggle is interpreted as a sign of weakness or a lack of inherent ability, rather than an opportunity to learn and develop resilience. But the truth is, even the most successful people have faced countless challenges and setbacks. What distinguishes them is their willingness to persevere, to learn from their mistakes, and to keep going even when things get tough. Scene 11-15. Sign 3. Seeing effort as fruitless. A surprisingly common sign of a fixed mindset is the belief that effort is fruitless or even a sign of low intelligence or ability. Think about the phrases you use or the assumptions you make. Do you ever find yourself thinking that if someone has to work really hard at something, it means they're not naturally talented? In a fixed mindset, talent is often seen as innate and effortless. The idea is that if you're truly good at something, it should come easily to you. Therefore, putting in a lot of effort can be perceived as an indication that you lack that natural talent. This can lead to a reluctance to put in the hard work required for improvement. Why bother studying or practicing diligently if having to do so implies a fundamental lack of ability? It can also lead to undervaluing the achievements of others who have clearly put in a lot of effort. Their success might be attributed solely to luck or natural talent, rather than recognizing their dedication and perseverance. But the reality is that mastery in almost any field requires dedication, practice, and consistent effort. Even those who seem effortlessly talented have likely put in countless hours behind the scenes. Effort isn't a sign of weakness, it's a crucial ingredient for growth and achievement. Scene 1620, Sign 4. Feeling threatened by others' success. Another revealing sign of a fixed mindset is feeling threatened or intimidated by the success of others. Instead of being inspired or motivated by someone else's achievements, you might find yourself feeling envious, insecure, or even resentful. In a fixed mindset, the success of others can feel like a direct reflection of your own perceived limitations. If you believe that talent and ability are finite, then someone else's success can make you feel like there's less room for your own. This can lead to behaviors like downplaying their accomplishments, finding fault in their success, or even avoiding situations where you might be directly compared to them. The focus shifts from learning and growing to protecting your own ego and avoiding the uncomfortable feeling of being less than. But a growth mindset sees the success of others as a source of inspiration and learning. You might ask yourself, what can I learn from their approach? What strategies did they use? It's about recognizing that someone else's success doesn't diminish your own potential for growth. Scene 2125, Sign 5. Ignoring or rejecting feedback. The final key sign we're going to discuss today is consistently ignoring or rejecting feedback, especially constructive criticism. In a fixed mindset, feedback can feel like a personal attack on your inherent abilities. If you believe your intelligence and talents are fixed, then criticism can be interpreted as confirmation that you're simply not good enough. This can lead to a strong defensiveness, where you immediately try to justify your actions, make excuses, or even dismiss the feedback entirely. You might avoid seeking feedback in the first place, or if it's given unsolicited, you might quickly brush it off without truly considering its potential value. The idea of having to improve or change based on feedback can feel threatening to the fixed mindset, as it implies that you weren't already good enough to begin with. But a growth mindset embraces feedback as a valuable tool for learning and development. It's seen as an opportunity to identify areas for improvement and to gain new perspectives. Even critical feedback can be viewed as helpful information that can guide you on your journey of growth. So, there you have it, 5 key signs that might indicate you're operating from a fixed mindset. Avoiding challenges, giving up easily, seeing effort as fruitless, feeling threatened by others' success, ignoring or rejecting feedback. Scene 26-130. Breaking down each sign with specific examples and solutions. Detailed breakdown of each sign with examples and solutions across 105 scenes. Scene 131,135. Recap of the 5 signs. So, let's quickly recap those 5 signs. Avoiding challenges, giving up easily, seeing effort as fruitless, feeling threatened by others' success, and ignoring feedback. Recognizing these tendencies in yourself is a powerful first step. Remember, it's not about judging yourself, but about understanding where you might be limiting your own growth. Scene 136,139. Call to action and encouragement. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Did any of these 5 signs resonate with you? Which ones? Take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Share your thoughts, your experiences, or any aha moments you had while watching this video. Remember, you're not alone on this journey of growth. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more people discover this content and join our amazing community of growth-minded individuals. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos on personal growth, mindset, and creating a life you love. We're in this together, and I'm so excited to continue learning and growing alongside you. Scene 140, Outro and End Screen. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Remember, cultivating a growth mindset is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and never stop learning. You've got this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.